Start cloud cam. Alrighty. Apologies.
Okay.
We're back live and all that good stuff. Hopefully the live goes back up here on TikTok, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Val, or sorry, should I say Lena? As you get your bearings and you feel a coldness, you feel alone, more alone than you've ever felt in your entire life. There's nobody to lean on or look to for answers or questions. And for a moment, you feel as though the entity has brought you into this eternal void and has deceived you. But then, as that first thought begins to etch into your head, you hear that same voice once more and it kind of hit your head for a second there. Don't worry. We are alone, but you are safe. And then eventually, Vakorin appears, and for the first time since you got into this little empty darkness, you see light, and it is Vakorin himself. And he looks down at you. Catalina Command, your path has been one of deception, survival. Uh, um, but you have proven yourself capable and have been able to redefine your circumstances and change your very nature of life. You hail from the Ember Islands, but you are also cursed with the sea. The sea bitch Umberlee holds sway over you, but so do the lavas and the magma of the Ember Islands. Jesus Christ, will they shut the fuck up? Oh my god. Ding, 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 ding.
Stop texting in the thing.
God
The
damn.
notifications are coming through at the time.
Is it?
It's really distracting, yeah.
It's distracting me in the Legion.
Oh,
It's-
both of us.
And he peers down at you. Though I regret some of the things that have happened in your life, I know they have made you stronger and capable and may prove to help you in what's to come. Before I continue, I must give you warning. Many years ago, before your time, back before the Great Change, there was a man by the name of Arcanus. I'll let you catch up on your notes. And let me know if I need to pause anywhere.
Okay. I'll go fast.
Clappity clap, 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 clap.
Okay.
Okay. His name was Arcanus, the seer. I know, add that little note.
I'll just keep going. I'll type the leader.
Okay. And one of his prophecies stated that when the Guardians formed, there would be an equal and ever-powerful presence of evil. But you see, the Guardians represent all good in Narvinia. They are to protect and preserve life, as well as the balance of it itself. The reason the Guardians were made were to combat those that would use Narvinia for evil. You have already encountered some of the evil properties of Narvinia itself, from Petito to Naxorsi, Rachna. You have encountered these beings of divine and evil power that most would seem that the gods themselves need to handle. But unfortunately, that is not the case anymore. So the Guardians were formed to protect Narvinia itself after the Guardians were gone. Your ancestors...
You said the gods were created to protect humanity after the Guardians after the gods were gone. Okay.
Yes.
I thought
Oh, good. Where was I? Your ancestor, Ilaria, the first dragon tamer of her kind, and of any race, was able to master the elements of fire and ice to help her bend those that would destroy Narvinia, cascade those that would destroy Narvinia in ice, but also be able to burn those that would seek to lock Narvinia in an eternal war. The guardian of what did I say your guardian title? It's like I'm trying to remember. You would be the guardian of water and fire. Just like your ancestor. Let you catch up before I continue.
Can you go over her little spiel one more time?
You're talking about Ilaria?
Yeah.
Your ancestor, Ilaria, was the first mortal to be able to tame a dragon. To allow it to be coexistent among mortals. It is why the elves themselves have such a bond with dragons. But you see, your ancestor, Elf, case in point, Elf, she was the first. And many others followed afterwards, but she helped seal the bond between dragon and elf. And many others to come.
Perfect. I got it.
Okay. Do you have any questions as to what I've just spoken of?
So this guardian thing, is it something that I've inherited, or?
Yes. It is passed down through the bloodlines of those that were the original Guardians. Your ancestor Laia being the first, then after that there was a pause, I'm afraid. Yes, your lineage continued, her lineage continued, I should say. But the Guardians were not resummoned. Well, you see, the only way a Guardian can be brought back into this world is if the others are gone. The last Guardian that passed was Anarion. I'm sure you've heard of him.
Yes, I have.
His death marked the new age of Guardians, and such you were born. And Alaria's bloodline flowed in you, and you were deemed the next suitor to inherit her mantle of leadership.
Legion, can you refresh my memory?
Go ahead.
Anarion is or is not the one that became undead in the previous campaign?
Are you talking about Malekith?
That's Malekith, okay.
Yes. Malekith is Anarion's son.
Okay, that's where I was getting it confused. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then it was his dragon was
Balerion.
Valerian.
Yes.
I just want to refresh my notes so I don't forget that.
Of course, no worries.
All right, I think I got it. Let me think of another question.
First, take your time.
So the Guardians have quote unquote reawakened because of the Petito and Vecna?
No, they have reawakened. They reawakened after Narion's death, but you were all three of you were just children. So the mental response, you were not ready for that responsibility, and we could not reveal your powers. For even though that most of the ancient evils are gone, that would have taken you in your slumber as a babe. It is why also that the Keepers exist. My position exists, which I will get into later with all of you. But know this. If you do accept the mantle of Guardian, you will face the most trials and trepidations of this world can throw at you. There, you will see your loved ones age and die. You will see them slain and butchered down just to keep you safe. You will see cities rise and crumble before your very eyes before you even age a day. Where you see that not only does the Guardian inherit the mantle of leadership, but it also inherits the divine beings that have blessed you with the powers that be.
Please don't. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You inherit some of the powers they will bestow upon you, and will be able to control and bend these powers, and they will grow upon you, and you will become demigods yourselves. I know this is a big ask, but the fate of Narvinia is at stake, and you and your allies are its only hope and salvation. So I ask you, Catalina Camont, do you accept the mantle of leadership and become the guardian of ice and flame, to beat back those that would wash Narvinia under the waves, to freeze those that would burn Narvinia to the ground? And this does not, you do not have to say yes or no. This is entirely up to you. It does not impact the story. Well, it will impact the story, but
I'm just trying to think
mm-hmm.
about game. I'm just trying to think like my character's sort of priorities.
Of course. This is why I wanted to do the one-on-one with this.
Yeah. What happens if I say no?
Then, hopefully, if you are lucky and fortunate enough, you will sire an heir, and they will inherit your bloodline as well as your ancestors, and maybe they will take up the leadership. Though your no may doom Narvinia, you will live a life of simplicity. Though you may join your companions in their adventures, you will die a normal death without having to witness or watch those and strive the rest of your days. But you also may see yourself fall under whatever may come against the new Guardians. It is not an easy ask, and I know that your other companions will feel the same as you do now. Wish I had some music. This would be the time for like
Intense music.
really intense music. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Well, I know as I am now, I barely have the strength to protect my father. I didn't have the strength to protect him when it mattered, and I didn't have the strength to come back home when he needed me, and he suffered needlessly because I was foolish and naive to the ways of the world and the evil that hides where you least expect it. I can't say that being a guardian would be my motivation to protect the world, but maybe just to protect the ones that matter the most to me.
You'll accept. Then kneel, Catalina Command. You kneel and you look up as you see this great sword, at least probably 7 to 8 feet long, just come out of the Corn's hands. Then I, the Corn, former Emperor of Narvinia and head keeper of the Guardians, and a seer's voice on the land of Narvinia, Guardian of water and flame. May your enemies be drowned and your foes be burned, but also that you may protect those and Narvinia itself. And he knights you. And for but a moment, you'll feel powerful. And you see what looks to be your blades that you keep on you. They begin to morph. And you also see before you an egg. A dragon egg sitting before you. And you see the egg crack and crumble, and out before you steps a tiny little baby dragon. And Vakorin looks down at you. This little fellow has been waiting on you for 7,000 years.
In all caps, 7,000 years.
He continues talking, and this being right here was made from all of the great 9 dragons. The very same ones that came from Tiamat and gave birth to the dragon race. Speak to it. Think of any element. What element do you think of?
It has nothing to do with my character, but the first one that popped up was like lightning.
Okay. So when the dragon first comes out, you see it's gray. It has very gray scales. And as soon as you do, you see the scales begin to morph and change. And the color of them begins to brighten with this bright blue. And you see before you the baby little dragon that just popped out of the egg that was gray now is blue, and you see him kind of like burp a little bit in like a kind of funny, cute way, and a little bit of lightning comes out. Think of another.
Do water.
Water. Okay, you see the scales change once more, and they become sharper and more pointy, and after a brief second, they turn white. And you see, and you go out to touch the dragon itself, and you feel the coldness on you, on the dragon itself. This dragon, at once per day, can change its elemental form into any you need or desire. And of course, I'll go into what all the other stuff you got as well, but we are going to pause yours unless you have any more questions for Korin before we move on. This is your time, so take as much as you need.
Are there more keepers?
You kind of see half a smile perk. Yes, but we shall reveal those in time.
Who is the greatest threat to Narvinia right now?
He lowers his head. The one that slayed me. Vecna, the Undying. Though he is trapped, and I will inform you of that situation in due time. He is your greatest threat to Narvinia. Tito was not far behind him, nor Tink. Retron. The three of them combined could destroy Narvinia with a single swish, whatever. But that information will be revealed soon. I promise you that. I will go over every little detail. Every little detail in a second when everyone's here.
Can you help me get out of my deal with the bitch queen?
He kind of smirks. What deal? And for but a moment, you feel what looked to feel like a chain around you snap. But you also feel your powers that you once controlled shimmer away.
Oh shit.
We will.
I will ask above game. Would you like me in the meantime, while everyone else does their things? I only have 3 levels in Warlock, so I can change those to Rogue, or I don't know what exactly you want me to do with that.
I would recommend you change them to Rogue, but if there is another instance of something like this or that kind of thing, that you can continue to multi-class into something else. But for the time being, your Warlock powers that you once held are now broken, since your pact with Umberlee is now broken. Though you gain the mantle of Guardian, this is going to kind of wash away any pacts that have been made, because you're basically becoming a new being with this. Yeah. So yes, for right now, I would recommend changing your class. If you want, you can multi-class into like a fighter or something like that, something very simple, but unfortunately you don't have any more magical capabilities at this time.
I'll show him. Can I show him my Induari?
Yes.
I have this. He's kind of stuck in here. I don't know if maybe it's better that he stays this way, or if there's a chance for him to. He's not really at peace.
Do you wish for me to destroy him? To allow his soul to return to a seer? Or should I say, Ishka, for his judgment? Well, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do to bring him back. His body is gone, and there's nothing I'm afraid.
Yeah, I guess you can pass on.
So you hand him the Indawari, and he holds it for a moment, and you see the aspect of Akion, like a very black, like shadow, kind of like silhouette of him, come out of the Indawari, and for a moment you see the scared little dragon, and then a smile as Vakoran takes his hands and sleep, my child. Your life begins anew. And he takes his hand and he kind of clasps over him, puts it in his hand and does like this. And then once he releases, you see black little speckles turn to dust and eventually fade. And with that, Val, we are going to pause your portion, and I'm going to ask that you turn to your husband and tell him to get the fuck back on here.
Hey, get the fuck back on here.
Hmm?
You, only you. Don't say it to anybody else. Get on here. Legion reposted the link so you can click on it. Then you're on. Alright, bye!
Thank you, Val. Thank you.
I'll see you later. I won't message in the chat. I'll just wait.
Yep, all good. Hello, Biscuit. Oh, Jesus.
What? What can I do?
So, we begin with you enter this black void, ever surrounded by nothing and emptiness. You feel alone, more alone than you've ever felt before. And for but a moment, you feel as though that this being has betrayed you, that he has trapped you in some type of curse or forgotten plane that you will never be able to escape from. That same voice quickly reassures you, don't worry, Dugan Grusko, I am here. And before you stands, quickly appearing, stands Vakoran Australius. He looks down at you. Dugan Grusko. Your path has been one of very curiosity. You were born in a lab, raised by a spore druid and a necromancer. But yet your lineage tracks down to ancient kings, starting from Anarion down. I know that your life has been one of perplexity and strangeness. But your life itself is valuable to Narvinia. For but a young boy, you have turned into a man and have already started to inherit your grandfather's, in essence, inheritance. Now, I know you probably have a lot of questions. Starting off with, who am I? What am I doing here? For starters, your grandfather was once a guardian of Narvinia, a divine being sent down here by the gods themselves to protect Narvinia from those that would destroy it after they were gone. Your grandfather, Anarion, was guardian of the lands, champion of Mystia, who keeps life and death at balance. You faced that same trial and tribulation just moments ago, where you almost sacrificed yourself to protect the life of that tree.
Yes.
The life of a guardian is one of great, great responsibility. And it is hard of me to ask any one of us. But I ask that you take up your grandfather's mantle that has been passed down through your bloodline through your father Malekith and now you. But before you say yes or no, I must give you warning. Thousands of years ago, before the Great Change, a man by the name of Akaris, the great seer of the Guardians, one of his prophecies stated that the Guardians would also not only bring good into this world, they would bring evil. While one Guardian rose, another evil would merge with it, creating an ever-balance of evil and good in this world. You will face this such evil at some point during your life. Let me know if you need me to pause if you're taking notes.
No, go for it. Keep going.
You will watch as your loved ones come and go. You will watch as cities rise and fall. You will see the continents change before you even age a day. Sorry. Though you are power hungry, I sense the goodness within you, passed down by your parents, Ellie and Gildan. Even though they were crazy at some points, I worried about your upbringing, but I know they knocked some sense into you. And you are worthy of being a god. Do you have any questions?
What am I guarding?
You will be guarding the land and nature, protecting it from those that would corrupt it and destroy it, protecting the very essence of life herself.
Okay. I am a druid. I do that already.
This is true. Any other questions?
I actually have my dad in my head. I'm sure you knew that.
Yes. I've listened to your conversations.
Okay.
Are you asking a question or what?
I can't think of any right now.
Well, if you ever do so, of course you're more. But before we continue, I have to ask you a question. Do you, Dugan Garusko, son of Malekith, grandson of Anarion, the High King of Elves, take up the mantle of leadership to protect the lands and life and death itself, to preserve the balance of Narvinia, to keep the life flowing and death ending?
And what if I say no?
Then you will live a life of peace, not having to wear the burden of responsibility that the Guardians would put upon you.
Peace. I haven't experienced very much peace up until now.
It is a life filled with betrayal and pain. I will not lie to you. This is something that must be chosen. It cannot just be forced upon somebody.
Sure. Why not?
I figured
I
your
thought
response
long
would
and
come.
deep about it.
Fuck it. I mean, shit. Let's just go for it. Then, with that being said, Dugan Garusko, if you would please kneel.
With these old ass knees.
Yes.
Even though I'm only 19.
Yes. You kneel before McCorin, and as you do, you see come out of his hands a giant gilded sword, about 7 feet long, give or take. Then I, Vacorn of House Aurelius, head keeper of the Guardians and voice of a seer on this plane, dub you guardian of the land and nature, protector of life and death, to preserve its ever-growing and changing balance. Go and protect the land in Narvinia, Duke and Skull. And as he finishes, you see what clothes you're wearing change and morph into something else. You feel what feels like a crown land on your head. And with that, unless you got any more questions, we're gonna pause your thing. We're gonna move on to the next person.
Okay.
No
That's
more?
it. I don't have any
Okay.
questions. I can't think of any.
Okay, I'm going to message Trent real quick. All right, thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Appreciate it. See you in a minute. All right, we are going to be waiting on him probably for a minute. Hopefully not too long. I'm probably going to have to message him. I apologize to anybody watching. Hopefully he gets that quickly. Not, I'm going to move on to the next person. God dang it, Trent, come on. One day. All right, we're going to move on to Lazy then. Hopefully they get these fucking messages, because I swear to God. I wish they would have joined the fucking voice calls. I would have just gone in and grabbed them myself. Gotta call them again. We gonna get somebody in this motherfucker. Seriously? Come on, guys. You're supposed to be paying attention. Oh, there's Chet. Okay. There we are. Okay, at least one of y'all joined. Alright.
Sorry about that.
Oh, good. No worries. I got worried there for a second. I was like, okay, I got Biscuit and Val's done. Now I need Lazy or Trent, and they're not here. Awesome.
1 second. I'm sorry. I gotta pull my pizza out of the oven, and then I'll talk to you. It literally
Okay. Okay. I apologize, stream.
All right, I'm back.
All right, no worries.
Sorry about that.
So, you are brought into what feels like, or when you look around you and there's nothing but blackness and emptiness. You feel alone, but not even just normal alone. This is the most alone you feel. And for about a moment, you feel as though that this being has betrayed you and has left you abandoned on this forgotten plane or cursed in this wherever you are. A voice echoes throughout the room. It's all right, Holden. You are safe here. Not fear. And before you, Vakoran stands, kind of appears almost for you. Old. Oh, God.
How do you know my name?
Your companions. I am connected to them in some way that I will explain here in a bit. I share a connection with them, and as such, I am able to pick up on something, specifically your name. Also, I am the voice of Asir, and as you know, Asir is the god of creation.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know just about everyone that exists. The reason you are here, though it may seem like you're not important, you are important. Though you have been with your companions for a brief time, I've seen goodness. I see someone worthy of something far greater than they are now. So, I must ask of you of a service. As I've previously stated, I am the head keeper of the Guardians. And the keepers of the Guardians are ones that are allies to those that are Guardians. We are sworn to protect and defend their interests, as well as aid them when they call. We are sworn agents of them, and as such, we are to live and die for them. Now, I know this seems like a lot. It was a lot when I became a Guardian first, and then inherited my father's mantle of being the head Guardian and voice of Asir. But know this, the Keeper of the Guardians is not one that is just bestowed on anyone. It is given to those that have shown they can be something more, and can be, and want change and goodness to be brought forth upon Narvinia.
So you wanted me to join your squad?
Essentially, yes.
What are we, some type of suicide squad?
If need be. You see no emotion on his face. He doesn't laugh. He is blank-faced, like, just looking at you.
Tough crowd. Anyway.
I'm sorry. I am literally the voice of creation itself. I do not joke.
Trying to lighten the mood up a little bit, but you telling me I gotta, you're trying to recruit me for this guardianship, and it seems like a lot of responsibility, and I cope with humor, so forgive me.
You are forgiven, Holden. things. Though I was not mad at you. This is just how I am.
Okay. Just sending it out there. But please continue.
Thank you. The position of a keeper is that of which is desperately needed for the Guardians. Your role would be to protect them from those they cannot see. Those that would lurk in the shadows. Those that would backstab them. And the threats that they can see from a mile away. Though it sounds like a minuscule and pain in the ass job, if you will. And he kind of gives you a smirk on that one. He's trying.
I see it.
No, I'm just kidding. He looks at you. Though the Guardians may get all the fame and glory, yours will be the one that is most fulfilling, in my opinion.
So, pretty much, you're asking me to not be a guardian, but to protect the Guardians from forces they don't foresee coming.
Exactly. You will be the constant companion and ally. Though you may not be one of themselves, you will be a great tool to their endeavors. And trust me, it comes with some pretty cool things.
Now you're talking my language.
As you can see, this is the part I was talking about. But he looks at you. So, I have but one question. Oh, before I ask that question, I have to give a warning. Eons ago, there was a man by the name of Archeon the Seer, and one of his predictions was that with the birth of the Guardians, an equal evil will rise to combat it. Some may be obvious, some not. But if you accept this responsibility, not only will you face whatever the Guardians will go against, but you will also face their greatest threat. What that threat may be, I do not know. But one day it will come. It has come for me. It came for my father when he faced the Titans of the gods. It came for my son when he died and the Empire fell. Your task will not be a simple one, but it is one that is chosen. So if you say no, you will not be judged and you will live a simple life. One that you could go freely and live your life amongst the peoples and watch as the Guardians continue their endeavors to protect Narvinia. Or you could be a part of that and be able to fight alongside some of the greatest champions this world has ever seen. The choice is yours, Holden Tudix. Do you wish to become a keeper of the Guardians?
That's a yes.
Then kneel. You don't have to actually kneel.
I kneel, yeah.
Okay, you kneel.
I'm sitting down.
Okay, understandable. So, you kneel and he begins. I, Cronus, former Emperor of Narvinia and Guardian of creation, and now voice of a seer and head keeper of the Guardians, name you Holden Tudix, fellow keeper to the Guardians, to protect and serve their needs and interests, to protect them from those that would seek the shadows to stab from them, those that would kill to achieve their final goal of destroying Narvinia. And he takes the sword and let me rephrase that. You see a sword come out of his hands. He kind of and a 7-foot long gilded golden sword comes out, and he kind of dunk, kind of knights you.
Mhm.
Arise, a keeper of the guardians. And now here comes Kultuship. And you see your sword begin to glimmer with a blue flame. And for but a moment, you recognize it. It's your father's sword. But it's changed. It's different. And with that, we're going to pause yours and go over to Lazy's.
Okay.
Hopefully he is back on.
Okay.
Thank
Cool.
you for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Now we just got to get Lazy back on. I swear to God, if this motherfucker fell asleep. Oh, no. God damn it. I apologize, stream.
Telephone number.
Oh, come on, Johnny. Don't do this. Motherfucker, come on. Damn it, Johnny. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to fucking keep going, because I can't get Lazy on here. For some reason, I can't get a hold of Lazy.
Gotcha.
I don't know if he fell asleep or what's going on, but we are going to continue.
Gotcha.
Oh, shit. Hold on. That was still there. Alright. So I can't get a hold of Lazy. I don't know if he just fell asleep or whatnot.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. I'm sorry.
Did you try calling him?
I've called him like 4 or 5 times.
I knew
I'm gonna-
it. We should have had him be like second.
I said that to myself as soon as I started. I was like, shit.
The number in.
At
At least he would have got his part done.
Yeah. But we're gonna continue. Just pretend like Otis's character is not even there. If he joins, you guys can all just watch what happens, because you guys have already made your choices. And whatever he decides, it's not going to impact anybody else's decisions. So you all emerge from this dark chamber that you guys were in. You are all knelt. At this time, you can't see Otis. You don't know where he's at. Discord. I thought Biscuit or Lazy finally fucking messaged me. And you are all kneeling before Pakrona. And you all look a little different. Biscuit, you are now wearing bone armor, and you have a circlet, a crown almost on your head. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to edit everyone or put items in everyone's inventory.
I got boned, boys. They call me a bony boy.
Can I touch your bones?
Oh, please do. I got bones everywhere. The main one's
Okay.
down below.
Boing. Those door stops.
So, Biscuit, in your inventory, you will have 2 items. One of them being called the Circulet of the Forest, and another called the Armor of the Decaying. And I will answer any questions here in a
Is
minute.
this something I'm supposed to add in, or did you already add it?
It's in your inventory already.
Oh shit.
Val, you are next up. Give me 1 second. I gotta pull up your character sheet. These are custom
much
items, and some of them may be weird or different. This is my first time doing it, so bear with me.
Wait, where?
Val, inventory. Check your equipment. Should be in there.
What 2 things did you say it was?
The Circulet of the Forest and the Armor of Decaying. It should be yellow.
Okay. Mm-mm.
Should
I
be
can't
don't see
find-
mine. Mm-mm.
Refresh your screen. Val, you will see that your daggers are different. You can also go into your inventory. Hopefully this added it, because it should add when I was testing it. Val, your mic is muted, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What a bitch.
I see one of them.
Fire and ice? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I made anything else for you. Let me
Okay,
double check.
that's cool.
Let's see. Oh, you will just have those 2? Or, sorry. You have another thing. I apologize. You also had a set of armor. I just forgot. It's been like a month or so since I made these things, so... Okay. All right, and then Holden's. Holden's, yours is a little bit different. You were just getting 1 item.
What the fuck? Okay.
It better be fine.
It is. I appreciate it.
No problem. All right, so now that you all have your items, if you have any questions, I am more than happy to answer them at this time. Since we don't have Lazy here, this is going to be more of a dialogue episode, even more question and answers.
Sorry, I'm
Oh,
just
it-
going through this 1 second.
All good, no worries. All of your items have special traits. Make sure you take note of them. They're pretty cool. I came up with them myself. And they all have something to do with your
So-
personalities or character traits.
I like it. I like it.
You like it, Biscuit?
Um,
I figured you were going to like yours.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, Val.
I have a boner.
I am a-okay with the armor that I got. I assume that you used the chainmail because of the boost in like armor class. It does give me disadvantage on it.
If you, so all these items have to be attuned to. If you attune to it, it should get rid of the disadvantage. I believe when I was
There it
testing
goes.
all, yep. Yeah, as soon as you attune, Busky, you would also have to attune to it as well. Once you attune to everything, it will. Trent, yours is the only one that doesn't need to be attuned, I believe. So yeah, it should make sure everything doesn't hurt your character, and instead it'll make your character better. Trust me, when some people were like, "Why is my armor not equipped?" That was me. I was messing with shit, testing things out. So I apologize if some of your things weren't equipped or changed around a little bit. I was making these things and making sure they worked for the benefit of your characters. Biscuit, you know what? We'll just go around the room since we're kind of killing time. We'll start with Biscuit. If you want to talk about the things you got and go over it with the group.
I was blessed with the circlet of the forest. It's a crown that rests upon my head. It allows me to control any creature and give it a command.
No shit. Any creature?
Any creature. You walk in that forest, I'm controlling that dick, boy.
Yeah, it's
Picking it up.
more.
Yeah,
it's
my
more,
dick is a whole different creature. Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Beasts. I get it.
Yeah, it is more beast. But you are correct. It does control. Not only control, or you can give it a command. It's more like a actual controlling thing. It's kind of that'll be more to be determined on basis, but you can do that. I believe up to 3 times a day with that. But I will let you continue. Oh, and by the way, you also have new immunities as well. Make sure you guys look at that. Trent,
Where would
you
I
won't.
see that? Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Not you, Trent.
Not you, Trent. The rest of the party, however, does. But go ahead, Biscuit, if you want to continue. Go ahead, 2 items.
The armor of decaying. Can you mute yourself? The armor of decaying represents the guardian's oath to continue the circle of life and death. This armor is made of bones and allows me to control or command an undead creature. So it's pretty much just like the circlet, but with an undead creature.
Is that any undead? Like,
Basically,
I
the premise of the control undead is basically he can, whether it be some random undead or some undead controlled by another being, he can basically be like, that's mine.
damn. So, like, no matter what level it is.
No matter what level it is, a straight. He is basically the premise with these items is that they are directly from the gods. They are meant to be powerful. And these will scale in terms of as we get further along in the campaign, your items or abilities will get stronger.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's fucking awesome.
Biscuit, you also have the immunity to necrotic and acidic, I believe.
You said, I think it says necrotic and poison.
Poison, yes. I couldn't remember which one it was. Val, let's start next since we're just going in a rotation. You're muted, by the way.
My armor, sorry. Armor is called Ember's Ice. It grants me water breathing at will. The description says this armor is given to the guardian of both sea and fire to protect the wearer in either terrain. And it also gives me immunity to fire and cold damage. And this is my question for you, Legion. Fire and ice, are they 2 weapons or 1? I didn't hear you.
It is 2 weapons.
2 weapons.
I made them one thing because you're rolling the same dice each time. The only difference is that the first swing, let's say your first swing is the fire sword, the second swing is the ice sword. The first swing will be 2d6 extra fire damage. The second swing would be 2d6 cold damage.
Are they supposed to be swords or are they supposed to be daggers?
I believe they're short swords. I don't.
They are daggers.
They are daggers? Okay.
They are daggers.
Yep. That's what I did, is that when I was making these, I was basically transforming your blades into these.
Okay.
Your current blades. So all the old stuff you had with your old blades are still kind of gonna apply to this, like F key being in your blade and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everything's still the same. I believe you would also notice on the hilts, like right above Afki's like little diamond thing that he is in, on one side you'll see a flame, like just an emblem of a flame, and on the other you will see a wave crashing over.
Nice. So yeah, the two daggers are imbued
Mhm.
at the very heart of the ocean and the core of the hottest volcanoes. It says these daggers are very special due to their ability to transform themselves into weapons.
Speaking on that, I completely forgot about this. You can now, at any time during this, at will, you can transform your weapons into any weapon you like. For instance, if you wanted a greatsword, you would combine them together and they would form a greatsword.
Oh shit.
If you wanted a spear, they would combine into a spear. The only thing they couldn't do is combine into a bow.
How would the damage?
So basically what would happen is that you would lose the second attack, like for instance the 2d6. So it'd just be, so if you switch to a greatsword or something like that, it'd be a d12 plus 2d6, but it'd be 1d6 of fire damage, 1d6 of cold damage, since you're combining them.
Okay. Cool.
But it will also, for the sake of continuity, it makes you proficient with that weapon while you have it in that form.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. So let me know if you ever change your, if you're like, hey, I want a greatsword, let me know, and I'll tell you the rules for it and what damage you need to do for that. But for the sake of when I made them, I just made them daggers because I figured that would be the one you would be using at almost all times.
Okay.
You also, I believe, have a new companion.
Yeah, I do. This little fuck, and I'll point to the little guy.
And
during the break, I named him Vesper.
Vesper.
Ah, shit. Give me 1 second.
Oh, good. So, to those that are still here, you all see Lena with this tiny little lizard, a dragon.
Lizard.
Stop it.
Lizard.
Stop it.
He's a dragon. Get it right.
He is a dragon.
You fucking reptile.
Tiny little baby dragon crawl out from under her legs. And Val, you didn't notice this.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Not from between my legs.
No,
She gave birth?
No, she didn't get
from betwixt my legs. I birthed the Vesper.
Anyways, Val, now that he is out and about, you see his colors ever changing.
Nice.
Like it doesn't change his. Oh, go ahead.
Vesper is cool because once per day he can change his element at will.
He can change his element?
Yeah.
To what?
Whatever he wants it to be. Once a day.
So he's a chromatic dragon.
In a sense, yes.
Look at that big bird's view. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? Did I surprise you?
Once Trent gets back, we can go over his. I don't know where Lazy ended up. I don't know. I mean,
I figured he was gonna pass out. I fucking knew it.
I know, it's kind of like I was like, the story's got to continue. I'm not gonna wait. If when he joins, we'll do his part, but for this time, we got to continue the story. I'm also gonna wait for Trent here give him a couple more minutes because I'm figuring his baby woke up. Vakorin looks at all of you. Though you have been granted these powers, know that they come with great responsibility. Your task will challenge you. They will keep you up at night. They will stress the fuck out of you.
These powers are going to stress me out.
The responsibilities that come with it. Yes. Though, I must say... Oh, he's back. Okay. All right, Trent, if you want, you can talk about your little thing that you got. It should be called the Sword of the Plains. I actually made this today because I completely forgot to make your thing until today.
You are fine. Oh, this is a long sword.
Yes. And it is a katana, if you want to be specific. It is a actual katana.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. So, yeah, so this has 3 charges. I'm assuming because of this right here. This sword, which has been passed down from elder to elder, from the clans of Plains, which is the clan I'm from, has the ability to create portals to other planes of existence, as well as imprison those in the hilt to gain the user extra boons. Which very curious on what the extra boons part of it is.
So that being said, okay, so the first part, we'll just kind of break it down for you. The first part, your sword is able to once a day. This part is once a day. Create a portal to any plane that you need to. At will, can pretty much dimension travel anywhere. Once a day. The second part is once you defeat an enemy, this will be up to you in terms of requirement, but basically, you can, once you kill an enemy, you can go, hey, Legion, I want to put this guy in my hilt. Now, you actually have to kill him, but you pretty much consume their soul and put it into the hilt. And what that does is, at any point that you want, you can expend one of the charges, so you can only have a maximum of 3. You can expend as many as you want. So let's say if you want to expend 1 and you have 3, you can add another d6 to your force damage that you should have.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, the force damage.
Yes. So if you wanted to say expend all 3 of them at once, you would get 3d6 extra damage on top of your whatever damage you are doing now.
Oh, shit. So I do have a question about that.
Yes,
so,
go ahead.
With the my echo ability, would whenever, like, let's say I have 3 charges on that sword, and then I spawn that guy in, would that ability apply to his sword as well, or just mine?
Just be yours.
Okay, so he'll just have the regular. Okay.
Yeah, due to the fact that the being that you were spawning is from a different existence, they have not fallen under the same circumstances that you have, and therefore do not have the same weapons or armaments that you would.
Okay.
No, that's actually a really good question. But yeah, we shall continue on, and if Lazy joins us, then we will do his part. If not, oh well.
Holy shit!
What?
The man is back. I can't be harder.
Oh my
Listen,
god,
dude, I got bones. I'm
Hey,
bones.
yo!
Holy fuck. Okay. Well, Lazy.
All right, goodbye, guys.
No, everyone gets to stay. Everyone gets to stay for this part because Lazy abandoned us. Everyone gets to watch him and what he decides.
I'm gonna abandon how to take care of my kid.
Oh, good man. No worries. We're just fucking with you. But to begin, I need everyone to please be quiet at this time as I talk to Lazy personally one-on-one. Lazy, you enter this void room. Around you, you are surrounded by darkness and emptiness. And for the first time in your life, you feel alone. Truly alone. You have never felt more alone in your life. When suddenly, as soon as that first thought enters your head,
That was perfect timing.
So fucking loud. Please silence all phones during the film show.
That was the first thought that came into my head.
I'm playing on my girlfriend's MacBook, so whenever I text her, it's gonna ding. So,
oh, good, no worries. We're just fucking with you. But anyways, the same voice for Corn enters your head. Do not worry, Otis. You are not in danger here. And before you stands Vakoran once more, being the only light that is emanating in this room. Otis, I have waited on you most of all. You are special. And the good kind. You are probably the most important person in Narvinia. I know you have faced a lot in your life. I know your life has been very hateful and revenge-oriented. And I apologize for that. I have watched you grow from a boy into a man your entire life. And I am proud of you. More than you could ever know. You are going to be great, no matter what you do in your life. But to get to the point, Otis Runeswift, son of Dread Runeswift, you are very, very fortunate. For your bloodline comes from me. Oh, it's a very long stretched bloodline, but you are descended from me. And as such, you have inherited my mantle, my former mantle, of being the guardian of creation and life itself. Well, not life, but creation itself. To be the one that stands up for the weak and defenseless. To be the voice of a seer on this world. I know this may seem like a lot. And I know that some things in your life are presently in your way and blind you from what could possibly save your life. Otis, in a minute. Hold, Trent. Otis. I know I'm kind of overwhelming you with what I'm telling you. The point is that if you were to become a guardian, your life will change completely. You will go from this hate-filled person to a man of peace, of justice and divinity, the likes of which the world has not seen in over 7,000 years. I know of your powers, currently, and I know of its evil properties. But I must ask you this, Otis Runeswift, will you live a life of slavery or servitude? And for but a moment, he pauses, and you see before you what looks to be images. On the left, you see one that is kind of like kind of like a movie theater with like a background. The background is red and what looks to be like a blood red, and you see the shadows and lights flashing behind it of this beast, thick with fur, claws that stretch longer than a normal human's forearm, slashing and cutting. You see blood splattering all over. You also see behind that figure a black shadow, always following its movement, mimicking it. And on the other side, you see a Gildan background filled with someone who is helping those that are what looks to be falling on the ground, uplifting people, that kind of thing. But also kneeling before what looks to be this divine being that takes up majority of your vision at this time, of this being that you kind of looks like Vicorin, but is different. You can tell this being is that Vicorin is like a kind of like a divine essence of a divine being, but this is a god right there, and you are kneeling before him. You also see images of you speaking to thousands. You also see images of you what looks to be teaching what could be, you don't know, but they be future generations. And then the images quickly fade, and once again Vicorin appears. Before you choose, know this. Thousands of years ago, a man by the name of Arcanus, the seer, foretold of a prophecy of the Guardians, that as soon as one Guardian rises, an equal force of evil will match it. And they will come to blows at some point, and it will be the greatest challenge you will ever face in your entire life, as long as it may be. It is what my father faced before me when he bested the gods' titans in battle. It is what I faced when I faced Vecna. And it is what my son faced when he battled, or the Empire fell. I know what I ask of you is a lot. I am asking you to bury your revenge and hate. I am asking you to forgo years of planning and to focus and to upbring the very creation of life itself. Do you have any questions, young Otis?
So you expect me to drop this hatred I have towards Petito and the way he killed my family, as you saw as I was growing up?
You do not have to drop it. It will be dropped for you. Your very essence and presence in life itself will change, and your lust for revenge will also dampen. Though, yes, I agree, he needs to fucking die. But your hate for him will die as well.
So will that bring my parents back to life?
No, I'm afraid. Your parents have moved on and are now living amongst the gods themselves. Their time has came and passed, I'm afraid, young Otis. But your time is still now. Whatever you may choose will impact your life greatly. I remember when I was in your shoes. I made my choice. And there are days that I regret it. Because I was there when my son was brutally murdered by those he considered his closest friends. I watched thousands of years go by and millions die. Though my life has been filled with sadness, I don't regret it for a moment. Because I know my place in this world is what was needed. Not what I wanted, but what it needed. But whatever you decide, it is your choice, and you will not be judged either way. But know this, if you say yes, then you will become a guardian. If not, I can no longer protect you. And the others that hold claim over you, Swoon Swift, others that I will not be able to stop. And he kind of stops for a moment and lets you have your thoughts. You can ask me any questions at any time, of course.
Yeah. No shit. Since I forget about the revenge, then I'll take it.
So you'll become a guardian.
Yeah.
Okay. Otis Runeswift, if you would, please kneel.
Wait. Hold on. Before I kneel, so I'm gonna have to give up drinking as well.
He kind of like looks around. Fuck no. You get shit-faced if you want.
All right. I get on my knee then.
Otis Runeswift, do you accept the oath of the guardian of creation, preserve the Asir's very essence on this world, and to be his voice and champion? Do you take up the mantle of leadership of man, and to will lead them into the future, and be the teacher of all?
I do.
Then, and you see his hands, they kind of clasp together, and then they pull apart, and you see this giant, long sword that's about 7 feet long come out. And he brings down, and he knights you. Arise, Otis Runeswift, guardian of creation, voice of Asir on Narvinia. And as you do, you feel your body change. The armor that you were once wearing changes and molds, and you see this gilded golden armor set come on you. You also see your hilt. There's a new sword. And you kind of like turn your head to like look at it all, then you kind of hit your head on some wings that are jutted out on the back of the plates. And I have some stuff to add to your inventory. Give me one moment. And you can go, we can go over this here in a minute, because we're going to have to pause to figure everything out. Give me one moment. This is very awesome. Everyone did what I expected them to do.
I hope they're not somebody else's wing poking me from the back.
Shut the fuck up. So if you look, you might have to refresh your screen, but if you look in your inventory, you will see 2 items that are yellowed out called Asir's Embrace and Asir's Justice. And if you would, well, for the sake of everyone, Otis finally appears in front of you all. And he's wearing this gilded golden armor and wings. But Otis, if you would, there are descriptions in those items, if you would read it out for the rest of the group. I like seeing everyone's reaction, so I'm going to let him read.
Why do I gotta read it?
Because I fucking said so.
The embrace of Asir will on mortal plane. The wearer of this legendary armor is considered to be Asir's own self in the flesh when in its presence. This armor also comes with wings to allow the user to fly. Oh, snap.
So with that, basically, I believe it has 2 charges that will allow you to fly for, I believe, 10 rounds, and they recharge at for a long rest.
Yeah, 2 charges.
Mm-hmm. I believe flying just allows you to go twice your movement speed, as well as go up if you needed to. Okay. All right. Please continue.
All right. Asir's Justice. Asir's will and justice. This weapon is imbued with some of the most holy magic to come on to the mortal plane. See, it does 2d6 plus 3 damage. What is that? Radiant damage.
Yes.
3d6. Damn. Slashing damage. Heavy weapon. 200. That's pretty cool.
Also,
Has one charge Sunbeam.
Yes, it has a charge of Sunbeam.
Sunbeam. He can be
Yes.
shooting suns. He's going to be a flying wolf shooting blazing suns. That's what he's going to be doing. You realize that, right?
Hold on. There's more.
But wait,
First,
there's more.
fire piercing slashing. Oh, you also when you also, when you equip them, you have to attune to them, Lazy, and you should be immune to radiant damage.
Hell yeah.
Because you are the essence of Holy of Holies, in a sense. But, with that being said, Lazy, those lichen powers that you relied on your entire life, you feel them slip away.
No.
In their replacement, though, you feel a divine, holy sense, one that is filled with a purpose. And you look amongst your friends and you feel compassion, almost love, if you will. The kind of love that a father would have to a son or daughter. And you finally realize what Vakoran was saying, and that you feel like you have to protect these people. That they are, in a sense, your creations, and that they are your people. What else was I going to say? You scan the room. You also see Dugan has a new set of armor and is wearing a new headgear. You also see Lena, also wearing a new set of armor and weapons, as well as a baby little dragon on her shoulders.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You also see Holden, who has a new blade that he's kind of like checking out, that has a kind of blue flame emanating from it. It looks like a katana, but has a blue blade, blue flame coming off of it. And then finally, Vakoran looks at all of you. I'm so glad you have all accepted this responsibility. And trying to, if you could say you're a guardian. But before you do, you feel, all four of you feel a connection to each other. And Otis and Dugan, I know you have been able to communicate telepathically this pretty much entire campaign. But suddenly you feel, Lena, I can talk to you now. Holden, I can communicate with you now. You can all communicate telepathically now. You are all connected in this divine sense. You also feel, all four of you feel others that you feel a connection with. You feel Vakoran, but you also feel some others that I've met these people. And suddenly you see Vakoran, and what looks to be a portal opens up. And out from the portal, coming first, you see a older gentleman. I don't remember what he looks like. Dark Shadow's old character, but you see Nathaniel coming out.
Bitch.
You also see. Sorry. You also see Val's old character. Blanking on the name. Val, help me. What's your last character?
Tempest!
Tempest walk through the portal.
Ooh, bitch.
You also see Otis.
Don't eyeball me like that. It's both of them are your characters. Don't.
Otis, you also all see Agmar.
Agmar.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say you also see Agmar come through the portal, and finally you see this giant head of a fucking dragon try to fit into this portal as Balthazar, who you met previously in the Ember Islands. Holden, you weren't there. Stick his head through. That's about all he can fit. Otherwise, he would kill everyone in this room just from his presence being in here.
That's
And Vakoran looks at all of you. Holden, if you would, please join your other fellow keepers. Kind of motions to you.
All right, I'll walk up there.
Yeah. Otis, Dugan, and Lena. These individuals here have taken up the oath and the responsibility of being the keepers of the Guardians. I am your head keeper. In a sense, we are your allies, your most trusted companions. We are there if you need us, to call upon into battle, to use as resources, to delegate tasks to. We are your allies and servants to help you bring down any evils that would wash over Narvinia. And you see all of them kind of like kneel. Besides you, Holden, you're new to the crew, so you don't really kneel. And as soon as you see everyone else, you're like, "Oh shit, hold on." You also kneel, and you're kind of like delayed in your responses, but they all in unison speak. We swear to uphold those of the Guardians, their alliances, their pacts, and anything that they come against them. We are those that would protect them from those in the shadows, and we promise to serve them in life and in death. And they all rise again. And Vakoran looks at all of you. Guardians, I thank you for your service. I thank you for taking up this responsibility. And I wish you the best of luck. Now, I know you all have a bunch of questions, so please, bring it on.
Thank you.
Okay, not everybody
He's
at
like,
once.
Please, everyone,
ask
somebody, questions. Come
Please
on.
ask questions.
There's
Anything.
so much story here.
There's so much story.
Go on.
Please, there's so much more. Please, I'm begging you.
I'm gonna ask a question to Otis instead. I'm gonna be like, so now that we're juiced up, you ready to go get your revenge?
What revenge? I don't remember any revenge.
You remember your
I'm gonna
parents?
eyeball.
No, just
I'm gonna eyeball Vakoran. I'm gonna be like,
It
what'd you do
doesn't
to my
work.
friend?
It doesn't work like that. He just simply does not have hate in his body anymore, like that.
Oh, are you
And-
some righteous man now?
I'm just gonna go around giving people hugs.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, you're like, what the fuck? Like, me and Otis are like best buds, but he's never hugged me before.
Never
This is-
first. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Agmar approaches you, Otis. Well, laddie, glad you made the right fucking decision in the first time of your life. I thought that demon was gonna eat you alive.
It was tempting. I'm not gonna lie.
And
But
for a moment, by the way, you don't remember any demon. This is new. He just brought up a demon. You're like, what the fuck? What demon?
Oh, so like me being a wolf, I don't remember being.
You don't know how you got those powers. Eventually,
Right.
one day, you got so pissed off, it hit you.
Okay. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, what demon? That was an easy choice, I guess.
But when you were about 13 years old, I finally told you about your power, how your parents died. You do remember your parents dying. What he told you on that part.
Well, I was, yeah.
You were so messed up and devastated about it. You went out to your room crying, screaming, punching everything. I thought you were going to tear the bloody walls down, to be honest, lad. And trust me, I built those walls. They don't come down that easily. You made such a fuss that I eventually came up to your room. And I found you talking to this shadow of a beast. Had red eyes, and I could see his fangs hanging out. I thought I stopped you in time. But apparently I was wrong. You made a pact with the demon that night. I don't know what demon. I don't know what he promised you. But I'm glad you made the right decision, lad. All of you. I'm all glad you made the right decision. And I'm proud to be standing in front of you this day.
Well,
You see,
can
you
we
kind of
go
see
back
half
to
it
the
here.
demon? Can we go back to the demon
Sex
thing?
it back up. real quick.
Please, can we go back to the demon thing?
I have questions. I have questions.
Did you not pursue the demon after, or did you not try to find out what it was?
Oh, I beat the bloody brakes off of him. As soon as I saw him. I literally beat the hell out
And
of
he did
him.
not confess what his deal was with me.
I'm afraid not. as soon as I started kicking his ass like I normally do, you passed out. I didn't know what to do with you. And eventually, big golden idol dick over here contacted me. Told me to seek him out. So I came to Lachlan, and I found him. And when he told me that you were possessed, I didn't know what to do. So I made him pull out that memory and hoped you would forget you ever made that pact, and you would never use your powers for evil.
What do you consider to be evil? I go around killing orcs. I go around killing.
Listen, I'm not the one for the technicalities, but when you make a pact with the demon, you know, normally 9 times out of 10, it's a fucking evil thing. All right. I'm not Father of the Year here, okay? I'm just doing what I can.
He's like, but we were already murdering things. What are you talking about?
I don't know. You probably made a pact for whoever you killed, their souls would go to them or some bullshit like that the DM wrote. I don't know. But the point being is, I thought you forgot. Apparently you didn't. You've been using your powers, and that demon probably got really powerful, and you're going to probably have to fight him at some point in your life. But anyways, I'm just saying I'm proud of you, lad. And all of you.
I'm proud of me too, Dad.
You can shut the fuck up, or I'll shove this hammer so far up them bony asses, you'll never be able to see the
I'm
sunlight.
gonna give him a hug as he's cussing him out.
It's Daddy
Yeah,
Agumon.
you set yourself up for that one. You can't get mad at him. He's a loving man. He's a seer now.
I want to thank you for taking the role of my dad, and I really appreciate you. And sorry for everything that I've done to you.
And for the first time in 3 campaigns, you will see Agmar tears come out of his face as he goes,
I'm gonna be
thank you. Thank you, lad. And as he's hugging him, Biscuit, you feel a tap on your shoulder. You turn around and his hammer's there, and he bam! You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Never learns.
And quickly, Agmar breaks the embrace and wipes the tears away. And he looks down at Dugan, who's on the ground. What happened, lad?
You never said I was on the ground. I just took 12 points.
But you're on the ground. Fuck you. What happened to you, lad?
I saw some ants down here. I thought I'd have a conversation with them.
Uh-huh.
I'm so attuned with nature nowadays, you know. Look, this one's name is Timmy. He was born yesterday. He's dying today.
Ants last longer than that, but all right. He looks down at you.
Sent to war by his queen.
Oh.
He made a midnight journey from that cabinet over there to this tile over here. Taking him all day.
It's kind of crazy seeing as this room is made of metal, and I don't know how ants would survive down here. Excuse me. Oh god, that hurt.
Wait, never mind. The delusion. The hammer.
Oh, that! Yeah. Go in your fucking place, you scrub. Anyways.
So let's go back to this guardian thing.
I'm sorry.
I quit. I'm out.
No. You're fine. You're fine. We're good. Everything's good. Yeah. Anyways, Otis, you were saying.
We need to go back to this guardian talk.
Yes. Well, you have the corn in front of you. You have the rest of the keepers as well. You are free to ask any questions you would like.
Why wait till now to do this?
Because
we're already so close to getting what we need to fight Petito. Is there something greater than that that's going on that we should know?
Yes, I'm afraid there is. Well, you see, you have encountered this or his underlings for a certain amount of time now. Vecna, the Undying One. He is a force of godlike nature. And he is a greater threat than Petito would ever become.
Then why haven't you, the previous Guardians, fought him?
He lowers his head. We did. 7,000 years ago, when Vecna first appeared, me and the other Guardians, Anarion wasn't there, but there were other Guardians, set out after Vecna, learning of a new necromancer in the land. But when we first fought him, he beat us back. We weren't able to defeat him. And quickly we realized that this was no ordinary necromancer, but something more. So, the smartest minds and keepers set out to build a machine that could destroy him. Unfortunately, we were only able to contain him. And the other Guardians had to sacrifice their lives to put him in his imprisonment. But now he is slowly gaining his powers back. The jail we made for him is slowly breaking at this very moment. It is why you have heard his voice in your dreams. It is why Tempest and Nathaniel over here have had to protect you at nights.
At night?
Yeah, some of the voices you guys heard were Nathaniel and Tempest, by the way, if you couldn't tell. But this is kind of like, this is why you guys have been able to hear them, is that they've been keepers the whole time, and you guys were going to be guardians. That's why they had the connection to you. But anyways, Vakoran continues. I had to sacrifice myself just to be able to get him imprisoned, as well as the other guardians. For some odd reason, he was ready for our plan. We were betrayed at some point during our escapade, but 2 guardians managed to escape the disaster that happened that fateful day. Anarion, which you all know very well, and Ulrich the Unbroken. Both were guardians, and eventually Ulrich lost his mind and led a campaign of conquest against Narvinia, until Anarion stepped in and destroyed him. When Anarion died, you all inherited his... Oh, sorry. When Anarion died, the guardianship passed on, and you 3 were the next in line, in the bloodlines. That's all. Go ahead. I know it's a lot, so take your time, please.
So, how can you mute yourself? So how can we then, if you guys fail to defeat Vecna, how are we going to have a chance?
This time is different. In a sense. The previous time we were betrayed. By who, we do not know. But I believe you have a chance to destroy him. For you see, you have encountered Vecna before, face to face. The black box that you encountered in Bangton. That is his imprisonment, his jail cell, if you would. Now, it was originally kept under the city of Enlek, and Arion was able to retrieve it after our demise. He took it underground, hid it for many years. It's why the elves themselves were isolated and secluded. He cornered off the entire elven forest, and it was like that until other circumstances came around, and they corrupted him and he perished. But after some time, after Petito and Tink invaded the elven forest, they came upon the box itself and found with it a ring. The ring itself controls the box, able to move it, kind of shit. But also it leads to the other ring. 2 rings. Keep up with me now.
Not 1 ring to rule them all.
But 2
Now
rings.
there's 2.
The other ring was held by Ulrich after Narion gave it to him to keep it safe. Both of them combined can control the power inside. It is why Petito and Tink have become so powerful over the years. But it's also, at the time we didn't realize it, has weakened the chains that hold Vecna in the box. It is slowly sapping the power that controls the box and has given it to them, but is also allowing Vecna to reach out into the plane once more. And if he reaches his full potential and breaks free of his imprisonment, do not know what we will do. But now, at this present time, if you are able to defeat Petito and Tink and retrieve the rings, we may be able to stop him from breaking out of this prison and undo the damage that has already been done, and return Vecna to wherever we may find suitable. This is why I believe we have a chance. As you can see, this metal around us is made out of anti-magic, so that we designed. It is meant to destroy why you have no powers now. Well, didn't have any powers now. Now you guys feel like you have powers. The magic field has kind of stopped working against you. It's why you weren't able to control your powers before. The metal in itself is meant to sap the magic out of the air and send it to a different plane. It is why it's so rare but powerful. Anyways, that is why I believe we stand a chance against Vecna, the Undying One. Any other questions?
Sorry, I missed. Do we know where the 2 rings are? I know not Archeon, Anarion had one, and Ulrich had the other.
Yes.
Do we know where they are now?
As far as you know, Tink and Petito have them.
Okay. Which is why, okay, I got it
now. Also, you guys at this time, the Dugan, Otis, and Lena, you will also remember your time in the Ember Islands. Holy. You will remember going down into the volcano and meeting the Ember Council as well. You also see Balthazar. Look at you, Lena. Approach, young one. Let me look upon you. You approach, and he looks up at you. Sorry. Up and down. No, you're fine. You look exactly like Alaria. I remember the days when we rode the skies together and forged the bond between elves and dragon, cement the centuries. Who the fuck is dinging? Who the fuck dinging? I'm gonna kick somebody's ass.
I tried to check the notification, but I didn't see where it was coming from.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me hold on, let me.
Oh, it's that bitch. That bitch over there.
Yeah, it's the guy that's talking. Yeah, that fucking guy. No, you're fine.
Oh, now he's gone. Now he's gone. Look at this bitch.
Wow, you bullied him and now he's gone.
I know, I apologize. I don't give a fuck though. Anyways. Oh man, I'm a real bastard, ain't I? Balthazar looks at you. I'm glad you are doing well. And it's good to see that you are embracing Alaria's path. She'd be very proud to see you now.
Do you get to see where Archeon went?
Yes, I did.
Is he happier?
He will be. It will take some time, but he will become mighty dragon to roam the skies once more. Maybe not in his physical form, but he will be free to do as he wishes.
Single tear. TLDR. I took Archeon's Induari and I gave it to fucking Vakoran. And Archeon has passed on.
Aw. Isn't that sweet of you? Good job.
Vakoran speaks up once more. There's another here that deserves a gift as well. One that has made the ultimate sacrifice without being a guardian. Afki.
Yes.
And you were 100% right. You all hear Afki's voice because he's kind of using Val's communication to talk to everyone. Yes. You, Mr.
Is this thing on?
Can everyone hear me? Yes, we can hear you, Afki. You have made the ultimate sacrifice for these individuals here. Though your means of doing so were questionable. Your service to them, though, was paramount. And for that, I have one more gift to give. And everyone, including you, Trent, part ways and the sarcophagus sitting before you. My former mortal shell is no longer needed here. And I feel it would be best used on somebody who plans to help continue the path of the Guardians, and would be best used otherwise. You. If you want it. And for but a moment, you feel Afki's, like, excitement. Can't be tortured anymore. What the fuck?
Y'all hear him?
He got so excited his voice started cutting out.
And it really is like he has bad cell service. He's just cutting in and out.
That's funny. That's funny.
Val,
That is funny.
what's cell service?
But by the way, guys, I just realized I made a fucky wucky and that the desktop audio was muted this entire fucking time.
All on the stream?
Yeah.
Well, in the stream, and let's continue DMing.
I turned it back on.
Oh no.
I was able to hear you on TikTok.
Oh, were you?
I was
That's
going
good.
on TikTok, but I didn't stay on and listen to it, but I was able to hear you.
You were able to hear me, but I couldn't. You would be able to hear you guys.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
It's the gist. Everybody gets the gist.
Anyways.
I love how your
but
DM assistant is just gonna have the DM side of the story
DM
and
side.
none of the players.
Something happened, and
That's a
something
good
very important
special-
happened.
That's a good
Well-
session for like a Q&A.
Yeah, pretty much. Next session's just going to be a Q&A. We're just going to talk about what happened this session. But anyways, well, this session's not going into basically fucking GM assistant. Apologies. But anyways, to continue. Afki stops. Yeah, after a brief little excitement, he stops, and then he looks at... You feel him look at you in a sense, Lena. Are you okay with this? If I leave?
It'll be a little more lonely, but
I must confess that I won't continue to be with you all. I miss my home. I miss Fenrir. And I feel like as though I could do better with books than on the field. Don't worry, I will travel to Elysium and I will continue my studies there. But yeah. will no longer be at each other's side.
Go home, Aki.
Thank God I thought you were going to say no, you wanted me to stay. Oh, man. I was so worried there for a minute. Oh,
Wait, you were
rats.
given this body to help us further, and now you're leaving?
Basically, he's just going to go use it to help you on the backside. Through research or knowledge. That kind of thing. He's basically going to be a Wikipedia for you guys. Yes.
Parting word. Next source, you may or may not want your soul.
What?
Really? I didn't know.
Listen, I just felt obligated, airing it all out before you leave all by yourself.
Look, I'm definitely not worried anymore. I'm moving into Elysium. I'm parking my ass next to Agmar. And Agmar goes, "What the fuck did you say, lad?"
He said he's gonna park his ass right next to your ass.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
And he's got a giant cross. He's got a cross giant too. So now
you're definitely living in the stables, lad. You're definitely 100% living in the stables. But anyways, continue on your little love, whatever you're doing, fucking potting ways, you sorry sacks of shite. Well, I mean, I guess since you don't need me, I guess I'm ready, Mr. Vakoran Emperor Headkeeper, sir. Then let us proceed. And you see Vakoran's hands reach out, and you see this divine rope come out of his hand, and it goes straight for where Afki is, and it latches on him, pulls him out, and you see the essence of Afki's soul in this like blue orb, kind of like flowing. It's like a bucket of water in like Avatar, where it's just and it quickly floats across the room into the sarcophagus and enters and like splashes over the Emperor's old body. And for about a moment, it takes about a minute, and you're like, did it work? Because he doesn't get up immediately, but then eventually you see the breathing return, and sitting up, standing at about 7 feet tall.
It's WWE time.
Lazy, it doesn't matter if you turn your camera off if your audio's still on.
What is he eating?
Sounds like a bag of chips, yeah.
Crinkle.
The most intense crinkling noises.
As I was moving my stuff around, I'm not opening anything. I got a lot of stuff around.
Oh, we for sure believe you.
It sounded like you were reaching to the bottom of the bag. What are you talking about? You're not eating.
ASMR.
I'm getting all my energy drinks out.
Okay, you're fine. It was so funny because we were sitting here. I saw the camera go off, and I was like, okay, whatever. Lazy's doing something, and then all I hear is crunch. Oh, and you see standing at about 7 feet tall, your old buddy in a different body, Afki. And he is butt-ass naked. I mean, head to fucking toe.
Well,
Shamalama ding dong swinging about.
This fits you pretty well.
I mean, we've seen you naked before, but this is slightly different.
Yeah,
This is a different body.
Yeah, he's packing. I mean, there is like tank level Shamalama ding dong swinging around. And he looks at you. Lena, did you happen to keep? He's trying to cover it, but his hands aren't big enough.
He's holding it like an anaconda.
Pretty much. You didn't happen to keep my clothes, did you?
I'm gonna blindly rifle through my bag of holding for his paladin armor.
Okay. You throw it out, and Vakoran's like, let me quickly resize those. Does a blast of divine magic. You see the armor and shit get bigger. And he quickly puts it on. Oh, it is so good to finally be back in my armor. Thank you. And
What are you using to hold
You're talking like this. You're talking like this. You're used to this body already. This is a second-hand body.
Yes, it feels great. I mean, I feel powerful. I was never this tall or manly.
Manly.
Oh,
What were you gonna say, Trent?
I was just making a joke. That's fine.
and Vakoran looks at him and ask him. We'll kind of sum this up because I know we probably want to get on to some other things. Ask him if he wants to join the Keepers as well. And reluctantly, Afki agrees. And his reluctance comes from, well, I already did die one time. So, I mean, all right, I guess. But he takes the oath, and eventually you feel the connection with him also established. Vakoran looks at all of you. So, that being said, I'm assuming there are no more questions. Please, now, if you got a question, please bring it up. I don't want to keep going unless you guys got questions. Or I don't want to skip out on anybody's questions while we're here.
I don't think so.
I'm good.
All right. You may contact us at any time that you need. We will do our best to help you in any way possible. We are your keepers, and we shall do our duty to the fullest.
So, do you have a number we call you at, or like how do we summon you to help?
We're telepathically linked now.
Yeah.
Just like you and
I know
Dugan.
out of the four of us are.
Yeah, you know, every keeper that's in front of you, Agmar, Tempest, Nathaniel, Vakoran,
So now that
all of
everybody
them.
can read my 30 thoughts.
no, they can't. It's okay. So it's not like that. It's more or less like if you allow them to, you can. But essentially, it's more or less a communication line.
So, like, if I wanted to talk to Biscuit without anybody else sharing, I can still do that.
Yes, it is a like cell phone, in a sense. But you also have the added benefit that you know where everyone is at that is in this established connection at any time. If you want to know where Tempest is at, all you got to do is think about it. You know where she's at.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a.
So
if
no
anybody-
weird kidnappings.
Speaking on that, Vakoran looks at you guys. Though there was supposed to be another one of you, I feel fully confident in your ability to continue your path. And then you hear Tempest and Nathaniel kind of pipe up. Well, mainly Nathaniel. He goes, "You do. It was so hard to get you guys together. I mean, truly. You know how it is impersonating a god and have Lena try to pickpocket you?
You did what?
You don't talk about it.
Flashback to the beginning of the campaign, where when Lena, you remember how we started your story, correct?
Yeah, we're all in Elysium.
Yes. Where you pickpocketed somebody, and the guards chased you to Otis and Dugan. Those two guards were Tempest and Nathaniel in disguise. The ones that encouraged Durnavir, when he was around, to join your group were them. Everything that has happened for a reason, is basically what they explain. I know I'm talking like it's above game, but I'm summing things up because it's a lot, that would be a lot to do and a lot of time consuming. But in a sense, all of you have come together for a reason. And I hope you fulfill every desire and wish that you have. But with that being said, I hope that you succeed in your main priority of protecting Narvinia, and you live for thousands of years to come.
Ooh. Thousands, you say?
So I will add this on. There are two things. Now, you got the main powers, but you also had extended lifespans.
I'm already an elf, fucker.
Yes, that's why do you think Anarion lived for over 7,000 years?
So does that mean we get a
Be right back.
level up?
No.
Damn it.
So, Dugan, Lena, you're probably going to live for a couple thousand years. Otis, you'll probably get an extra 500 to 1,000 years added onto your lifespan, give or take, depending on, what you do in life. And Holden, you'd probably get an extra 100, give or take. You're like, hell yeah. But with that being said, is there anywhere you would wish to go? I could send you there now, or you can leave the way you came. Those same traps will no longer bother you. You are free to come and go from this place as you see fit. Consider it a safe space, if you will.
So I got a question. Do I got to change my class? What do I got to change it to?
You'll be changing to a paladin, my friend. Or a cleric.
Oh, shit.
Or a cleric. Your choice.
You'd be like Dread again. You
Yeah.
following Poppy's
Daddy, yeah. My Poppy.
Poppy.
All right. I'm going to change it to paladin.
Okay. Shall I allow you to do that? You can pick any subclass you want. I'm not going to be stickler on that. Do what you want with that part. Oh, fuck. But, as I previously stated, is there anywhere you all wish to go?
Where were we heading before this? I
So
got
we
to
heard
stop
the
this new
voices.
equipment.
We heard the voices in our heads. We heard
Yeah.
Bakorn calling to us, which is why we came here specifically. I don't remember what we were doing before that. I know we were in Elysium. Let's see, we were in Fangton. Then we went to it was either right before, yeah, it was right after Fangton. We went back to Elysium. Agmar was like, hey, you need to go take care of the stuff with the Dragonborn. So then we went there. Then we came back to Elysium. Then we were like, shit, where do we go now? And I believe that's when we were like, hey, weren't we going to Lachlan? Or at least in that direction. And we got the voice, Bakorn's voice was like, we're almost here. So I don't think we really have a heading unless
you have somewhere for us to go.
What is your suggestion, O Greykeeper?
Oh, I don't know. Probably the original place you were heading before you got sidetracked 5 different times.
Hold on. Let me go back. We were at City of the Dead. What were we doing there? We got a biscuits whole thing.
There may have been a certain somebody you're going to find.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
A certain
She doesn't need our help.
town in the deserts.
If she really needed our help, she would tell us.
She literally said, come find me or help me.
No, she didn't. She
Yes,
joined the
she's-
dark side.
She was chained up and said, come help me.
Hold on. I have this written somewhere.
How do you not remember this? We've talked about this 5 different times.
And he's the one that fucking scried for her. He should remember.
Biscuit, you suck.
History check.
Yeah, make a history check.
Let's see here. Do I remember anything?
Probably
Nope.
not.
7.
God damn it, Biscuit.
That's great.
McCoy.
I bet you I could tell you what town we were going to. Once again, for a moment, I'm going there. Darkshire is where we were headed.
Back to Darkshire we go then, maybe?
Were we going for Lucia? Wasn't that her name?
You originally, when you left Elysium, to basically chase after Lucia, you started the whole Biscuit thing, and then you went to.
Well, I thought we caught up with her.
You
because
did in the
she
door
left
that.
the Tink, and we were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, she teleported out of that dwarven forge thing that you guys went to. After that, you guys never looked at her again. At that point, you started doing other things.
Yes.
Oh, Val disconnected. Wow, she was so flabbergasted. She just said,
"Oh, there she goes."
There you go. She was like,
She looked at me and was like, "I disconnected?" Like she was confused.
Well, my impression in that moment, I'll say to the group, we were going to go help Lucia, but she seemed all cozy with Tink, so I don't really like her anyway. But I thought she was bad news bears. Didn't really seem like she wanted our help after that, unless someone has.
We gotta kill Tink and old dude anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Might as well find Tink first. I feel like he's gonna be a big problem.
So, do we all know? We all knew of Dugan scrying and seeing her chained up. Do we all know that she was chained up and stuff, asking for help?
So the person that was chained up was Lady Saren. Lucia, you after the Dwarven Forge, you never tried that again.
Lady Saren.
Yes, that's why you guys were heading to Darkshire.
Oh shit.
Because you were,
let's not get that bitch.
Yeah, when you guys were originally in Elysium, you were like, okay, who should we get that we could probably face right now? And you guys decided Naxorcy, and the best way to get to Naxorcy is probably Lady Seven, is what you guys decided. Now that you guys have kind of figured it out. Yeah, but when Biscuit looked upon her, she was chained up in a cell, asking for help. And that's it. That's all you know. And that she was somewhere in the region of Darkshire.
Let's go to Darkshire.
Darkshire it is.
I mean, we know that Lady Severin is...
Where's the first murder target? Fighting is in the name.
So, that'll at least give us potentially some leads on Naxorcy.
Okay. So, Vakoran once again opens a portal. This will take you about a day's travel towards Darkshire. Within the limits of Darkshire. Can't get you any closer, or it would reveal yourselves, and I figure you all want to keep your identities secret at this time. So, he opens the portal. Good luck and Godspeed. By the way, this is the only time I can do this portal because you have to be here for me to do it. This is the DM saying you can't just teleport all over the place unless you use Biscuit.
Tree boy.
Unless you use Biscuit. Excuse me? Are you calling me a tree lover?
I'm not.
Oh, well.
She's not calling you a tree lover. She's calling you a tree hugger, you fucking liberal bastard.
I'm calling him a tree fucker. I'm not.
Listen, have you ever had a nice plump oak tree with a lot of sap.
And as soon as you say that, McCorn uses his hand and pulls you all through the portal, just throws you in. You all kind of like, as you exit the portal, you all land on top of each other haphazardly. And the four of you are out in what seems to be a very vast and empty desert.
Who the fuck does he think he is dropping us here?
You see McCorn kind of like poke his head out. Good luck. Close the portal. And so, what do you all do? My favorite question.
Do we even know where the fuck we are?
Nope.
We've never been in a desert.
Nope.
I'm gonna look at everybody and be like, well, there's no nature here. I can't help y'all. I'm just gonna lay down and be like, I'm gonna accept my fate. The core dropped us here for us to die, obviously.
I think we should all go that way. I'm just pointing in a random direction.
That sounds great.
It's not like you
Make a D20, Trent.
scry or anything.
Roll what?
Scry or
A D20.
A
Try
16.
for the lady.
A 16. Okay. All
I
right.
don't know what works.
I know what direction you're going.
Might show us the way.
If
All right, he
you
knows
decide
what
to go
direction
with-
we're going.
If you're going with Holden's, wherever he pointed.
Oh, what the hell? Might as well.
I mean, we like honestly, we can all just go different directions since we can all like talk to each other now and kind of like.
Well,
That's
Star
a great
Wars.
idea.
Oh, are we
Fucking
breaking the
Star-
cardinal rule?
Do what you will.
There's only 4 directions, though. Okay, well, I guess there are 4 of us. Legion, I was counting you as 5. I don't know why.
Thanks.
All
I love being included, guys.
I'm going north.
I'm going south.
Well, you got 2 more directions, Trent. Which one are you picking?
Whichever way I pointed, I don't know.
Okay, so you'd be heading east.
You be heading.
I'd be heading though.
He'd be heading.
I guess I'll head east.
And Otis, I'm afraid you're just going west.
Yep, we'll in that direction.
Nobody laughed at west. Come on, that was funny. Fuck you
I
guys.
understood the reference. We don't have to laugh.
You have to. Fuck you. It's my world. So you all start heading your own directions, and give me just to summarize. How far do you guys travel without seeing anything before you would quit?
I'm gonna immediately telepath and be like, y'all find anything yet?
It takes 5 steps. You're still
Fucking
within
immediately
earshot.
crush it.
Yeah, everyone turns around very slowly, like, are you an idiot?
I can still fucking see you.
So you do see something.
Yeah, you're dumbass.
But yeah,
I'd be asking like every I guess every 50 feet, just like, hey, y'all, see anything yet?
Every 50 feet? That's not much, is it?
Is it? I don't know.
that's
No.
not a lot. That's not a lot.
I can still
Okay.
see you at the first 50 feet.
Yeah.
After we're in the fucking desert. I don't know how far I travel.
I'll go walking for like an hour.
Okay. Well, you walk for an hour. Make a perception check.
Perception.
I'm probably overplaying this as fuck, but I don't give a shit.
A 13.
13. You don't find a fucking thing but sand, and more fucking sand.
Damn.
There's a
Go
lot of
figure.
sand in this desert.
It's the fucking desert. I'm gonna look at Vesper and say, what the fuck's idea was this?
Now, I got a question for you about, is it a girl or a guy dragon? You get
It's
to
a boy.
choose. It's a boy. He looks at you. Well, I don't fucking know. He just put us out in the random fucking desert. I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
All
We
these
don't know what
small
we're doing.
critters, all these small critters always have such stupid voices.
That's aggressive. You got a fucking problem.
I'm alright with that. I do it on purpose because it makes me laugh. Well, I can't really fly yet because I was born like an hour ago. But I think we're heading in a direction. I don't know if it's the right direction.
Ooh, we should try
Very
that trick.
receptive.
We should
What?
try that trick. You can change, right?
Yes.
Ice. Come on, we're in the middle of the desert. This is a perfect opportunity.
Okay. And he changes to ice. It's really hot. And you see like he's not dying, but you see the ice like melting from the tips of his scales. Just continuing.
Turn back, don't die.
No, he's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. But it's continually like melting and refreezing, kind of like the chamber that you encountered.
I'm collecting the drinking water.
Well, I'm glad this is helping you.
Don't worry. It's just for good practice.
Right. Right.
Right.
Well, I don't see a fucking thing.
I'll tell everyone I don't see anything.
All right, my turn.
Okay, how far do you travel?
I'll be right back.
Just as far, apparently.
Okay, an hour? Okay. Make a survival check, or perception check, sorry.
I rolled a nat 1.
You-
I die. I run into a magma.
Yeah, Biscuit, Dugan hasn't left the original spot where you got
I'm just
dumped off.
laying down.
You've been walking in a circle. Now, the circle has gotten a little wider. You know, you're not in the exact spot, but you're pretty much doing circles in the same area.
I'm going to look at the tracks and be like, these look familiar, but they feel like they're different at the same time.
Oh, look, footsteps. Let me follow them.
Yep.
What about the rest of you?
I guess I'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
Hour.
Otis, you know what? Go ahead and roll. Just because everyone's doing the same. Yeah, perception.
I got a 19.
19. Well, I'll wait for Otis's roll, if you don't mind.
Give me a second.
Now!
Perception.
Yes.
Perception. 14.
14. Okay. Otis, you really don't find much. You do happen to find a little like oasis, a little bit of water. You also find like 1 or 2 farmsteads out in that area, but you don't really find anything noteworthy other than that. Trent, because you rolled a 16 on the first roll and a 19 on the perception, within an hour from like 30 miles away, you can just see, barely fucking see the outskirts of what looks to be a city.
All right, I'll talk to everybody at once. Like, hey, I think I'm seeing the city over here.
Oh shit, I'm coming.
And because everyone knows where everyone's at all times, you guys don't really need to roll anything to eventually find them. It takes you, everyone else besides Biscuit, 2 hours to catch up with Trent, because Biscuit, you were already in the same spot, so it only took you an hour to get to where Holden was.
Awesome. I'll get over there and be like, hey man.
Well, since we all know where each other are, I'm just going to keep walking that direction after saying that.
Oh, so you don't even wait for the rest of the party? You just keep going?
Well,
I'm going to wait once I get there to where, everybody knows.
Okay, so you're going to wait outside the outskirts, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it takes everyone besides Dugan about 3 hours to arrive, and then Dugan, you take about 2. It takes you guys the better part of the day, of course, just to get to the outskirts, but you guys eventually do get there, and you see a very vast city that is in the middle of this desert. I know it is 11:15, and this is a good pausing point if we are going to pause.
Pause
this
for what?
Go or pause it for another session because it's
Like end for
11:15.
the night?
Yes, it is 11:15. I know everyone's going to be passing out here in about 10 minutes after we decide to keep going. So if we are going to pause, now is the time.
I'm gonna be grinding.
So we're good to go. Everybody good?
I'm good to go.
I'm good to go. Let me go grab another drink. I'll be ready.
Alrighty. So yeah, you guys
I'm gonna
arrive.
ask Val first before we make any like final
course.
decisions.
Of course.
Let me, honey.
Of course, this will give time for you, Lazy, to set up your character.
I've been doing that.
Okay.
Wanting to end here, or are you wanting to continue?
I think it would be a good idea to stop. I feel like we're at a good stopping point before we really get headfirst into anything else.
Okay, she says she's ready to stop.
Oh.
She thinks it's a good place to stop before we get into anything, and then we stop midway through something.
Because, you know, we get into Darkshire, we're going to be looking for Lady Severin, and we're going to get into a bunch of stuff. Whereas,
We're still in the desert right now. We're going to the first city.
Okay, well then we'll spend the next 30 minutes finding a city, and the first thing we're going to do is go fuck off in a tavern.
How it goes. Well, Val wants to end it.
I'm a changed man. I don't do that no more.
I'm a holy man.
I'm a holy man.
Now he sneaks it. He's got a flask in his like that he keeps in a hidden compartment. Well, for the sake of because I don't really have anything ready for Darkshire because I completely forgot to set up something for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and veto the other 3 votes. I could have made something up on the fly, but Val wants to go ahead and end. But we have.
Oh, I was against the majority. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and end, but I'm gonna ask that everybody stay on so that way we can kind of go over everybody's changes together and basically just go over what transpired tonight and do above game stuff that I don't want the stream seeing. So we're gonna go ahead and end it for tonight. I know it was a short session, but like I said, don't have really much other than that was prepared. That's my fault. I figured this was gonna take longer, but it didn't. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know the audio was off halfway through the main part of the fucking stream, but honestly, it doesn't matter at this point. Basically, everyone became guardians, and they are super powered now. But stay tuned for our next episode where we explore the new Darkshire. Thank you so much for watching.